Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Sean the Fit Cosplayer, the bodyweight trainer for cosplayers, gamers, and nerds. If that's what you're into, then go ahead and subscribe so you can get tons of cosplay, nutrition, and fitness advice. In today's episode, we're covering Power Rangers Dino Fury, Episode 3. And a little bit of 2 because I missed last week's video. So today's episode is called Lost Signal. It's all about, as you guessed it, signals. I really like the theme of this episode. Just a quick synopsis, and then we'll go into the things that I liked, that I didn't like, and things that I wish would never happen again. In this episode, Zayto's feeling a little bit homesick, and he receives a message that they can't decipher. So Ollie and Amy go on their own separate journeys in order to find out what the message says to him. Amelia takes him to a psychic, and then Ollie takes him to an observatory. Neither of them work. But while all this is happening, there's a new Sporix monster, and it has the power to turn people, to freeze them. It's essentially Medusa. Oh, and just to backtrack real quick, Cleon shows up in the last episode. They changed his name to Mucus. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, Cleon gets the monster, and they broadcast a message because Cleon knows how to use the internet, but I'm not gonna harp on that because that's actually one of the things I'm okay with not asking, really. So broadcast the message. Everyone in the city turns into stone. They freeze in place, except Solana. She unfreezes Zayto because she's in the ship. Zayto uses his boost key, and he uses the power of hearing to destroy the computer, stopping the signal, which gets Ollie and Amy back, and then, they defeat her with, I was about to say Kishido 3 Knights. What do you call it? What do they call it here? The Dino Fury Megazord. I'm sorry. This is the first time they say it in the show, so I'm not used to it yet. But I'll remember, we're in America. They defeat the monster. They still can't decipher the message, but Zayto sends a signal out into space. And there's so many things that could happen to that. So I got some predictions at the end. Let me know what you think about that at the end of the episode. So to cover the things that I thought were amazing for episode 3 and a little bit of episode 2, you guys, we have teleporting back. Oh, they haven't teleported in like 20 years. It makes so much sense. There's no reason that they shouldn't be able to teleport. Do you guys remember in Dino Charge when they were stuck in traffic? Not Dino Charge, what was it? Beast Morphers. There's an episode where they got stuck in traffic. How bad of a Power Ranger do you have to be to get stuck in traffic? I'm just saying, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, they never get stuck in traffic. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You guys already know, I love training sequences, training montages. Seeing the characters grow in their skill over time is brilliant because that's how real life works. That's how you connect with the character when you see their flaws and you see how they overcome them. That makes them real, it makes them human. It helps us to connect with the characters. It's all great story writing. So I'm happy that they had a little bit of training montage. Next up, we got the Pink Ranger. She's a great actress. All the actors are good, but the way they wrote her character, she's definitely Kimberly of 2021. She's all about that internet jargon. She loves talking about likes and shares and follows. She's great. And she's carrying her theme along, and she's doing a great job. It's only episode 3, so I haven't, everyone is still new. We're all still figuring people out. We haven't gotten too used to anybody yet or annoyed, but I like where her character's going. I like the modern take on her character, and that she is something that people can relate to of all ages, because this is something everyone deals with social media. So that's a really good idea on your part, Hasbro. Keep it up. But please don't have us getting tired of her, but we'll see. We'll see as the show continues. I want to point out, when they're at the psychic, so Ollie's the boy, right? He's my boy. He doesn't believe in psychics. And when Amy says, let's go to the psychic, first of all, she's the only one of the 3, okay, who has a job. And she's asking Ollie for money? She asked him for $15 for the psychic? What? I'm watching you, Amy. Okay, you spending too much money on your ghost stuff, okay? Second of all, yo, when they're in the tent, just look at his face. His face in this moment is priceless. Like, if for nothing else in this series, we get to remember him for this face. Honestly, Zato is so impressive. Everything he does, I just love it. Like, he's such a good leader, and he's always calm and composed. When he listens, right, to use his, when he uses the boost key, I keep wanting to call him Ryu Souls. It's only episode 3, I'll get used to it. He uses the boost key, right? And he, you know, he turns all Kenshi for a moment. He was looking like he's about to mess some stuff up, okay?
I'm about to crack open something.
Some of the things that I thought was weird, Cleon, they named Cleon Mucus. It's one thing that they made him a child, and you know, I'm okay with that because they can get really creative. But Cleon, they made him a sporks beast that is, I don't know if I'm assuming he's made of mucus, but the fact that that's his name is just like, what? Flip side, I think it is really cool that Cleon is also like a child, right? Because, and I think Cleon is a she. I'm calling her Cleon. Mucus. I'm not gonna call her Mucus. I'm gonna call her Cleon. Cleon, I think they made her like a little girl. But either way, she says, "Ooh, I want to play. I want to have fun," right? Thinking this is all a game. So that could be really cool because, like, Cleon doesn't know how evil she is, you know. So, and all of you, like, I will assume you've ever met a small child in your life. Children can be evil, okay? Children can be evil. They don't have empathy. So when they want something, they just take it. So I kind of feel like that's how Cleon's gonna be. Just, ooh, let's blow up the city. Ha ha ha. We're having a fun time, right? Like on some Joker status. So I think that's kind of cool on being a child and blowing things up. You never know what's gonna happen. Everyone, even the monsters, knowing how to use computers, that's the least of my worries. So I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna let that pass. But the thing that I don't like, woo, you guys, the boost keys. I like the boost keys. They're great because, you know, Ryu Souls. Yo, when she was fighting the monster, she said a grabby ball. I thought she said gravity ball, and I was like, oh, that's smart because it's, you know, it's a moisol, like it's the heavy ball. But she said grabby, like the sticky hand. And then I was like, wait, this is Hasbro. This is it? You gotta be creative, okay? There's so many other words you could have said. Wrecking ball, heavy key, heavy ball, right? That even would have sounded better than grabby ball. Like, come on now. Maybe I'm just an angry old man, right? What was I saying? That's right. Maybe I'm just an angry old man, and 7 and 8, 9-year-olds like calling things grabby ball, even though it didn't even grab them, right? I mean, technically it did, but that's because it has a chain. But whatever. Maybe that's just me. But if any of you guys watch the Ryu Soldier, let me know in the comments how you feel about that. And just for a quick overview, for those of you who haven't seen Ryu Soldier, the Japanese counterpart to the show, all of the boost keys are called Ryu Souls, right? They're the souls of dinosaurs, right? And essentially they're like Pokemon cards because everyone's got a couple and you can trade them. In Ryu Soldier, they were all described with like an adjective. So I thought that's what they were going for here, but I just hope grabby ball isn't like, that's not that where we're starting. We can't start from grabby ball. Like, come on, guys. We're getting 44 episodes of this. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with 44 episodes of grabby ball. To end on a good note here, what I did like in episode 3 with the way they ended it, Zato sent a message out into space telling them that he's a Power Ranger. So that got me thinking, what if Green and Black Rangers were aliens? What if they were in space and just came out? This is just a weird, crazy prediction, right? All we know is that they're stepbrother and sister. Okay, we don't know that they're not aliens, because aliens can get married and have stepchildren. That's all I'm saying. I could be wrong, probably am, but hey, I'm just throwing that out there. But definitely, they already set this up, and this is brilliant because you guys already know people are gonna come from space, and this is a great opportunity to throw in a ton of reused soldier characters and like not explain where they come from, and you can get away with that because like the whole universe essentially heard them. Let me know how you enjoyed the episode. Let me know your thoughts and predictions for the Green and Black Rangers, and definitely, if you are excited for Weisel, if you don't know who he is, then it's okay. I'm not ruining anything for you. But for all my Soldier fans out there, let me know your predictions on what he's going to be like. Who do you think is going to respond to that message, right? What do you think the message said to Zato in the first place? Let me know in the comments below. Honestly, I think it may have been just like something completely random that they just happened to log on to, right? Or it's probably a Zord that's just floating in space that sent like a SOS message. So those are my thoughts and predictions on it. Once again, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this series so far. If you haven't already, subscribe so you can get more content like this, as well as fitness, nutrition, and cosplay content. And click right here for my cosplay workouts playlist. And if you're on Instagram or TikTok, hit me up right here too at The Fit Cosplayer, because I love connecting with you guys on all different platforms. Send me a message. Let me know something that you want to talk about on this channel, and I'll do my best to put it out there. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.